In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Helium. I'm going to show you what pattern I see on the charts right now, where I think Helium is going to be going in the next 6 to 12 months, and where I'm buying in so I can cash in on this price movement upward. If you like this content, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos like this. Now, let's jump in. So the pattern that I see on Helium is the cup and handle reversal pattern. You can start to see this cup, this rounding right here on Helium. And that's exactly what we see right here. The cup and handle reversal pattern is one that you will find in any technical analysis textbook or any resource online showing different chart patterns that you will find. And from time to time, it does actually show up on the charts. And when it does, we have the opportunity to take advantage of it and buy in and take some profits using some of the price targets that this pattern sets for us. So as you can see, the rounding of this price action back and forth, these zigzags back and forth, kind of create this rounding pattern. And that's exactly what this is, the cup of the cup and handle pattern. So we have price coming in and making a slow but gradual reversal to where it's almost like this average of price is rounding out. And towards the end, we will get what's called a handle. And so towards the end of this reversal, kind of when it's coming back towards the top here, is where we get this handle. It's a small pullback that price consolidates right before we see a nice breakout. And so looking at our textbook version of this pattern, this is exactly what we're seeing on the charts. We have the zigzag going around, kind of making a slow turnaround, a slow U-turn. But if we make a nice little circular line, we'll see that that makes the bottom of that cup. And towards the end, as it's coming back towards the top, you see where we get a small pullback. And it's consolidating right before it is imminent that it breaks out to the upside and continues in the new direction. So I believe that in this cup and handle pattern, we are right here in the handle. And so this is a very potent place to potentially be getting into Helium, because in the pattern, we would necessarily be very close to it breaking out. And so getting in right here could be a very good place. And that's actually where I'm going to be getting in. I'll explain a little bit more about that here in a second. But right now, what we can do is measure where potentially this is going to go. And the cup and handle pattern actually gives us a couple ways to measure the price and where it's going to go. So if you take a line and draw it right across kind of the top of the cup where it would be a lid, where you would set a lid on top. If you draw a line across there horizontally, and then you measure the distance from the top all the way to the very bottom, the low of that reversal, that's going to give you a certain measurement. And when you take that measurement and you place it, you copy it and you place it on top of the lid where the handle is, then that would create the minimum price target to the upside. So let's do that right now. Inside of TradingView, you can use the price range tool to measure the top, which I've set right here, where we have kind of this high right here that was created. That's kind of where I marked the top. Even though we had price that was above that coming into the reversal, I'm marking this as a top, as it's also near where the handle is. So if I measure from the top all the way down to the bottom, that's going to give me a measurement. And if I take that and I place it on top of what would be the lid right here, that's going to give me a price target of about $80 per coin. 80 per coin. That is a minimum price target, by the way. So I believe that if this pattern plays out, then we could easily see a minimum of $80 per Helium. Now, do I think that that's actually going to happen? Yes, I actually do. Because of where we're at in this crypto bull run, I think it's possible for that to happen, especially when we see a pattern like this. And so from where we are right now, we are sitting just under $6 at about $5.80, give or take. If we were to go up to $80, we would see a 13 to 14x return if you were to buy in right here. Now, make sure that you do your own research and your own analysis. This is just this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But hopefully you can learn from me and what I'm doing. But I am going to be entering in very soon on Helium. Now, one other thing that I like to look for is some sign of a reversal outside of this handle part of the pattern. And on some of the other charts that are showing, on some of the other cryptos that are showing this pattern on their chart, we have seen a bullish engulfing candle. And so we don't technically have that yet. In fact, we kind of have, at the time of this recording on this candle right here, a bearish engulfing candle. And that would actually be a sign to the downside. So I'm thinking that potentially this little pullback is not quite done yet. Even though we've got several candles here, I am actually going to be waiting until we get a nice break outside of this range. So we've got these two trend lines right here. I'm going to be waiting until we get a nice break above that. I don't want to get in too prematurely, and I want to maximize where I get in just so that price is just ready to take off very soon after me getting in. Now, if you don't want to try to time it, that's fine. I still think that if I were to buy right now, if I had to buy now or never, then I would certainly buy some right now. But I'm looking to make sure that this pattern is confirmed and that we don't go too far down and this handle doesn't continue on for a little while. If I can get a better price, then I will. And so that's where I'm looking to possibly wait. I am looking to wait to enter until I get a sign of a nice clean reversal in the form of some type of bullish candle. So I think that right now where Helium is, it's a great opportunity. You see this pattern, but I am waiting for the right confirmation inside of this handle, the right reversal inside of this area. But overall, I think that this has a nice potential to make a bullish run. Again, potentially all the way up to 80. And of course, there will be opportunities to take profit along the way. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. Make sure you do your own research. Follow along more of these videos. Hopefully they are helpful for you. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to break down a certain crypto. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.